So let's see if they are going to resolve this issue today or not. I don't think that it will get resolved today, but yeah, at least we will come to a conclusion that what needs to be done. Will the flashing just work, or we need to replace the display itself? मीटर का प्रॉब्लम है. हाँ सर सर ओके ओके ओके. Alright, so they are calling me for a test drive so they could see it themselves. I think they will need some time to get the hex file, new hex file from KTM India, and then do the update. But anyway, in the meantime, let's go for a test ride and show him what is the problem. Okay, so these guys are looking at the manual, service manual, to see the steps which they need to follow to flash. Looks like they have a newer version of hex file. Sir. So looks like they have updated the LCD version from version 2 to version 3. Version 3 is supposed to be the new update, I believe. Earlier there was some issue with the gear shifts. Gear shifts take quite some time to get updated. But yeah, let's see if that is resolved in this. But I wasn't told anything about that. So let's see if this is resolved. So looks like it's working right now. So yeah, so the update does work, man. These guys have finally fixed it. I am able to see the fuel range now. Wow, what a relief, man. I was really worried that, you know, this appears to be a very basic feature and it doesn't seem to work, and nobody has a clear answer for it. But thank God, KTM India service center is just great, man. Their customer service is just great. I was quite surprised on the way they have, you know, taken up this issue. Every action they took, they have taken screenshot out of it, and it has been shared with KTM India. And they have been guiding them for every step to make sure that, you know, nothing goes wrong, and, you know, the expected result is just there. This is one of the main reason why I went for KTM. Because all the companies which are there in India, TVS, Yamaha, they all have a horrible customer support center from what I have experienced. Maybe after what I have experienced, maybe the things might have changed, but trust me, I have had really bad experience with these guys, TVS and Yamaha, Hero as well. I had the experience of what I used to have with the Ford. Ford's customer service is just super great, man, super awesome. They always used to provide an excellent customer service, and the customer is the king in Ford. Many people don't know because they never bought a Ford vehicle, but if you have a Ford vehicle, you know that customer is the king, and nothing, you know, goes wrong for a customer. KTM is exactly that. I could see at the level of you know, details which have been shared by KTM to these guys, and how they, you know, meticulously executed it. I loved it. But I'm only a bit sad that, you know, this was not resolved at the first or second go, and the service engineers did not have a clue of what was happening with my bike. And there seems to be quite some difference between the BS4 and BS6 vehicles. But see, if you look at BS4 and BS6 vehicles, then you might find very few differences, but internally, technically, there seems to be a lot of differences with different versions of softwares, different versions of firmwares, and, you know, a different way of integrations. Now the wires are, you know, different. It's placed in a different position. Different number of sockets are available, and Many things mechanically, and both hardware and software side, there have been a lot of updates, but those things are known only to a mechanic, especially KTM mechanic, not everybody. So yeah, so these guys needs to be updated about that. All this struggle was caused because these guys were not updated about it. And mainly I have learned what I need to do. If something happens, if something goes wrong with my KTM vehicle, I know where to go. The first thing is to just reach the service center guys. So if they are not aware of it, or if they have not heard about it, then do not hesitate at all. Just go to KTM support, and in KTM support they will resolve any kind of issues you have. Just change the gear. Wow, hey, the gear change is instant. Wow, so this is resolved. Till now I didn't check this. I was so hoping that the KTM could resolve this. I think these are the only two problems which I had with the display, man, and this is resolved right now. Instant. It used to take at least half a second. Instant. Yes, this is what I was expecting. Thank God I need not wait for an entirely new update from KTM or a recall of the vehicle's display to get this thing resolved. 3, yes, I love it. I have to test the neutral part because the gear shifts used to take like half a second to get updated, but the neutral used to take a good 1 second, man. I need to see that. That's what is really important, because when you have to put your bike in neutral, you have to literally hold on to your clutch lever for 1 second and then see whether it's coming to neutral or not. Okay, now let's see if this is instant. 0 instant. 1. Wait. 0 instant. Yes, that's everything I wanted.